When I'm in this setup, you guys know I mean business. As you see by the title, as you see by the thumbnail, you are a clown. I couldn't even stay serious there, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to have a serious tone, but I can't maintain it. One of the hardest lessons to learn is that when you are trying with somebody for a relationship, for a friendship, and they are not showing you the same energy back, what we normally want to do is keep pushing, keep trying to accomplish what we want when the other person doesn't want it. The truth is, when somebody wants to speak to you, they will speak to you. And I'm not in my feminine era when I tell you, if they wanted to, they would. You might currently be trying with somebody. You might currently feel like you are begging it with somebody. And you may actually might be. The thing is, when things are right, when things are natural, it happens, it clicks into place. You shouldn't have to ever be in a position where you're scrolling through your catalog of personalities to see what one matches with this person, because it most likely isn't going to work out. And the problem with having a fake personality or going through all these personalities trying to see if it will work with this particular person, it's not a question of how long will you be able to keep it up for. It's a question of, will somebody ever love you for you? You see, there's nothing wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you where you have to make up and be somebody that you're not and have to force it with someone. A lot of you are forcing it with people that just don't want you. Maybe they're not nice enough to say it. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything. But if somebody doesn't want you, they simply just don't want you. You see it all the time on social media when they say they don't chase women or they don't chase men. They let the people come to them. As much as that has made me laugh and giggle inside, you know what? That might not even be a bad idea. That might not be a bad idea. Now, I'm not telling you to sit and wait. Pursuing people is possible, but I feel like you should only pursue somebody that is showing you signs that they are interested in you and that they are obligated to try with you. A lot of people, they want to be chased, and you have to understand that. People love being chased. People love waking up every morning, waking up to your good morning messages, waking up to paragraphs of you texting them, missed calls. They like that. It's feeding their ego. It's making them feel important. But what I want you to understand is that you are important. You are the prize if someone is ever lucky enough to have you. And this is what you need to understand. Because people nowadays are not straight up and not real enough to let you know when they are just not interested. I respect somebody way more that can tell someone straight up, listen, I'm just not interested. And that's that. You might be mad about it. You might feel a type of way, but at least they're not wasting your time. At least they're not draining you. These people that are allowing you to chase them, to do the most for them, are vampires, because they are draining all your energy. And you have good intentions, but they don't. And look, I just want to apologize from now about the thumbnail and the title, because you are not a clown. I just had to reel you in. But that is how these people see you. Everyone knows what it's like to chase somebody. It's not a nice feeling. It feels like an endless sprint. And some days you feel like you're closer to that person. Maybe you might get what you want, but it never ends up happening. You get led on, you get teased, and you get let down. Remember, when you find the right person, the sprint won't be that long. It won't even be a 100-meter sprint, a 60-meter sprint. And that's not to say that you won't need to put in effort, because you most likely will. But you will not be drained by the end of it, because there's a difference between effort and being desperate. Can I just remind you to look at yourself for a minute? You are not in any position to be chasing anyone. Look at you. People should be chasing after you.
And that's just a fact. People should be chasing you because I know the good intentions you have. I know that you truly are somebody special, one in a million. And people would be lucky to even have you in their presence. But not everybody sees you the way I see you. When people associate heartbreak, they normally associate it with, a relationship, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever. But a lot of people, like myself, have had their heart broken by friends, by family. And why this is relevant is because on this topic, this could happen with friends. As you know, we grow apart from people as we go on in our lives. And that could be anyone, unfortunately. And it is a scary thought to grow apart from somebody that you care about. You all know, you all have grown apart from somebody. Even if you were very young, it hurts. I had a friend at the time. I would speak to this guy every day. Me and this guy were close. We were close. And I would speak to him every day. And then all of a sudden, he was leaving me undelivered for a long time. I thought, hey, that's a bit funny, but that's cool. This guy isn't my girlfriend, so I'm not stressing out about that. But I just thought, it's a bit weird. You're leaving me undelivered. It's fine. It's cool. And then all of a sudden, I can't meet you now. I can't even go to a little arcade with you, grab a munch with you, just do little things like that. Can't play a game with you. You come over, play some PS. No, none of that. And then as time went on, I realized I stopped getting emotional about it. I stopped saying to myself, why is this person acting like this? But he's chilling with all these people. He's got all these other friends and that. I stopped saying all of that stuff. And I realized that me and this person have grown apart. We are two different people now. And that's okay. And I know it's hard not to feel a type of way or not to always have that in the back of your mind. But the truth is, no matter how long you've known somebody, no matter how long they were your friend, you should never, ever, ever be feeling like you're the only one putting an effort with somebody. Don't let nobody hold that power over you because then they expect you to make an effort first, to pop up to them first, to call them first, to ask them questions first. They will expect everything from you because it's normal. This is how you normally act. Because once we notice it's not two ways, we try to make it right on our end. We try, but then it becomes a one-way relationship. At the end of the day, I could care less about being embarrassed. I could care less about feeling desperate, about feeling hopeless. Maybe I'm a little delusional. But what I'm heavy on is self-respect. How much are you respecting yourself? Only you can respect yourself at the utmost highest level. Only you can do that.
Guys, don't pay attention to how dark it is now. I could not record in the sun. My camera's not that good. When it comes to self-respect, the first step is putting yourself first. When you are actively trying to speak to these people that are not trying to speak to you first, when you're actively checking up on them, asking them how they are, or just trying to be there for them because they might be going through something, you have to realize the fact that currently they do not care about you the same way you care about them. And for me, I've always struggled with that. I felt like since I was a kid, I've always cared about people more than they've cared about me. But what I started to do was only pay attention to people that I was in a two-way relationship with them. I want to leave you with two questions. One, who checked up on you today? The people that check up on you daily, those are the people that you focus on. And in terms of pursuing someone with a relationship, I've learned to not pay attention to the people that aren't paying attention to me. The people that are paying attention to you, you might not like them that much. They might just be there. They might disgust you. But the thing is, those are the people best for you because they are showing interest. They are giving you attention. We all need attention of some sort and they are giving it to us, but we're pushing them away. So if you feel like deep down you are forcing something, if you feel like deep down a relationship is one-sided or what you want is different to the other person, then I suggest you take a step back and you find someone else and make some new friends. Anyway, that's me for today. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. I can't.